The smart cookie. Yes, the smart cookie who looks delicious. I want to eat her. Or them. I don't know. They have eyelashes, so usually that's supposed to be a short type for being female, but could be any pronoun. From the #1 New York Times bestselling team, Jory John and Pete Oswald, we have our cookie standing on 1, 2, 3 books and a workbook with a pencil in what looks like a bakery. We've got baguettes and round bread and cakes with candles and pretzels and croissants and donuts and cupcakes and cookies and a muffin. Looks like blueberry. The smart cookie. Oh, look at all the faces. So delicious. Okay. Sorry, like always, I want to eat them all. Okay. Look at the smart cookie thinking about art and the globe and planets. That one looks like Saturn almost. And peace and music and light bulbs or ideas. Hearts. Ooh, it's a flask. Bubble, bubble, bubble. We use that for films. Soccer ball or football if you're not American. Pencil, lined paper, books. Ooh, lots of things going on in our cookie's mind. And we have to Mom from JJ, for Karma P.O. Looks like 2 macarons high-fiving, or I guess high-fouring. They've got 4 little digits. 4 digits. Special thanks to Ellen Sands. Published by HarperCollins Children's, or Harper and imprint of HarperCollins Publishers. Their website is harpercollinschildrens.com. And I think, yeah, here we go. Jory John's website is joryjohn.com, and the artist is Pete Oswald, and his website is peteoswald.com. Let's see here. Is the back area the same as the front? Yes, they look to be exactly the same. Donut. Alrighty. Oh, she's a cookie in a cookie jar with a magnifying glass and maps and an abacus that's rainbow colored. So many things. And she's got a little compass and a triangle. All kinds of things. Let's see here. Greetings. I'm a cookie. Yes, you are. So delicious. Looks like you have frosting and sprinkles. I live in a bakery on a street corner near a river. Here's the river. Boo, boo. Bakery. Bakery on Sweet Street. Come on in. Ooh, we're going to go into the bakery that you live in. Look, they're all alive. Welcome to our little community. It's a warm and supportive place to spend some time. Look, they're all doing things. We got science with protective eyeglasses for that pie and cupcake. He's teaching him the world. He's painting the world. The measuring 3 macarons high. Green, pink, yellow. 1, 2, 3 candles. Looks like we've got sine waves and geometry. Oop, and it's nighttime already. So we're doing astronomy to study the sky. And they're trying to learn how to fly. Pretty fantastic, eh? Oh, for sure. Look at all the things they're doing. Everybody's looking into things they want to learn. And it's a cinnamon roll and a blueberry muffin and a donut and challah bread and chocolate chip cookie, and I'm not entirely sure what that is. It looks kind of like a pie, but it might be something else. These days, life is sweet, but my journey wasn't always a cakewalk. Hoo-hoo! When I was younger, I couldn't have imagined fitting in here. For a long time, I didn't feel comfortable speaking up or sharing my ideas. I didn't feel like a smart cookie. Ooh. I wanted to be a cookie who knew all the answers. A cookie who felt confident in a group. A cookie who said, aha, when solving a puzzle like this. Aha! Well, you know what? Even smart cookies get wrong pretty frequently. Gotta learn from our mistakes. Looking back, I had some trouble in my early days. I went to school in a gingerbread house. Ooh, looks delicious with the gumdrops. Red and pink and red and pink and red and pink and red and pink. That's a pattern that repeats. Blue and yellow, and so on. Ooh, the teacher's a biscotti. Our teacher, Ms. Biscotti, was kind and patient. When I arrived each morning, she'd wave at me and smile. But I didn't get the best grades. Oh, that's okay. You do the best you can. That's what you should do. And I never raised my hand because I couldn't think of the answers as fast as the others. Oh, it is challenging, isn't it? And I was the last to finish most tests. Oh, look, it looks like a peppermint. Oh, she's so nervous she's losing sprinkles. Oh, sad. It wasn't because I didn't care. And it wasn't because I didn't try. Sometimes I get distracted and mess up even though I knew the material. Those are the most frustrating moments of all. She's thinking about space. She's spacing out. Monster Mama was called a space cadet when they were little too. Once I misspelled the word dough. That was rough. Dough, like cookie dough, is D-O-U-G-H. Doe, D-O-E, refers to a female deer. And another time I added when I meant to subtract. 2 minus 2 is 0. That's 2 plus 2 is 4. Oh no, the cookie's crumbling. Occasionally we had a lesson where I had absolutely no idea what was happening. I just couldn't keep up. Oh, I imagined that my desk was a raft and that I was completely lost at sea, because that's what it felt like. Oh, and she's surrounded by sharks. 1, 2, 3. Sharks ahoy. Oh no. That does feel very hard. At night, I slept in a cookie jar. I had about 6 dozen roommates. Ooh, that's a lot of roommates. Move. You move. No, you move. No, you move. No, you move. I'd stay awake and stare out the window and worry. Sigh. Oh, looks, all the other cookies are sleeping. They got to sleep. And it went this way, day after day after day. But then something happened that changed everything. What happened? What do you think happened? Let's see. It all started with a homework assignment. Ms. Biscotti requested our attention one afternoon. Tonight, I would like you to create something completely original, she announced. It can be anything you want. Please bring it to the classroom. Bring it to the class tomorrow. Oh, totally original. That was it. There were no further instructions. Miss Biscotti winked at me. Its one little eye closed as I gathered my belongings. A wink is supposed to imply some sort of secret message. We'll see if Miss Biscotti is trying to tell her that they believe in their smart cookie. I felt like I had a million butterflies in my stomach. Create anything. Something original? Due tomorrow? Oh my, that is a lot of pressure. Something completely original tomorrow with no guidelines? Oh, that seems very challenging indeed. When I got home, I immediately went to work. At first, I tried a cooking project. The results were half-baked. Oh my, it exploded everywhere. And next, I tried to hammer and nail something. It splintered immediately. Oh no, the house split. Ooh, that angry bird. Then I tried making a sculpture. It was a complete bust. Oh, see, that's a pun. A bust, B-U-S-T, can also refer to the chest and upper body of a statue is a bust. But it also can be a bust like something broke. I wondered if I was about to fail yet another assignment. I was stuck. I stared out the window and watched the rain hit the river. There was something mesmerizing about the water. How it moved in such a chaotic way, swirling around and around, yet ultimately figuring out exactly where it needed to go. Water will find a way. Aha! Suddenly I had an idea. I decided to write something original. To write a poem. Ooh, we're going to write a poem. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I came up with a title based on how I'd been feeling. My crummy days. Oh no, the crummy days. After that, the rest seemed to fall into place. I wrote and I wrote. I lost track of time. Ooh, she's using frosting here. An hour went by in a flash. Aha! I said when I was finished. I couldn't sleep that night, but it wasn't because I was worried. It was because I was excited. I felt like I had really accomplished something. I felt smart. Oh. The following day, Ms. Biscotti asked for volunteers to share what we'd created. Ooh. One kid showed off his original frosting art. Oh, look, it's lacking a spot except for where he's frosted. Another kid revealed her sprinkle distribution machine. Ooh, boots and a rake and a bowling ball. To power the sprinkles. It was neat seeing how everyone was good at such different things. Oh, look, our croissant friend is making chemicals. So they have E equals MC squared. So energy equals mass times, I can't remember what the C stands for, squared. So that's Einstein's famous for that one. H2O is for water. So maybe they're doing something with water. Finally, Miss Scotty turned to me. Would you like to share anything? She asked. Gulp, I gulped. I thought I'd probably crumble under the pressure. You can do it, Cookie. But I made my way to the front of the classroom. I noticed my hands were shaking. My mouth went dry. Ooh. You can do it, Cookie. You can do it. This poem is called My Crummy Days, I said, my voice cracking, and then I read it aloud. As I spoke, I noticed some kids nodding at certain lines. Other kids laughed at parts that were supposed to be funny. Yay! As I built towards the finale, I felt myself becoming more confident and animated. Ooh. And in the end, everybody clapped and cheered. I'll promise you this, I'll never, ever forget it. Miss Biscotti was beaming. No one but you could have written that poem, she said. It was completely original. Yay! They really liked that Cookie was shared their feelings and thoughts. Aha! I had done it. I created something and shared it with the world. Well, my world, at least. The rest of the day was a blur. By recess, I was already planning my next poem. I would call it My Sweet Morning. Later that afternoon, Ms. Biscotti handed me a note. It said that I should keep writing on writing no matter what. That meant so much to me. School was a bit different after that. I wasn't so scared to raise my hand or ask a question or share my work. Oh, look, I got a little light bulb. Bing, idea, bonk. Sure, some things still didn't come as easily for me as they did for others. Oh, they hit themselves in the face with a putt-putt ball. But now I know that you can be smart in many different ways. You don't have to have the answers to every question or suddenly be great at everything all at once. You just need a chance to try all kinds of things to find out who you are and what you like to do. It's either helping a friend with a scooter, they're learning to skate, they're filming, they're weightlifting, they're doing a guitar. As for me, I learned that I can write and I can think of great ideas. And I've found plenty of other things I'm good at too. I no longer feel lost at sea. It's more like floating down a river. And the best part is, there's always more to learn. Because we're all smart cookies. Aha! 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 Poetry night. Yay! The end. So, it's important to know that there's different kinds of ways to be still a smart cookie. Wow, if you managed to get this far, thanks so much for listening. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and give or subscribe and a like if you like content like this. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.